What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be building a mezzanine in the shop. So our mezzanine is gonna be about 15 by 19 feet. As you probably know, we have really tall ceilings out here in the shop, and it's kind of some wasted space right here. So we're gonna build out the mezzanine along this wall and then come out this way. So here we have some rough cut timbers and some 2x12s. So these are the same timbers that we used out on the deck and for the accent wall in the living room. So we're gonna timber frame it. And see, I got one standing up here. We're gonna timber frame the post and then some beams coming across here to this post. And then we have this massive 16-foot 6x6 that we will run from this post all the way back to the wall. That's just gonna be for looks, but it'll still be cool. We'll do the same matching 45 supports as out on the deck, like this. And we are also having some more of these metal brackets being built for those in there. So this is the center post. We'll have another post right here where this gate is, and then the other post is right here where this bracket's sitting on the ground. So today I'm not gonna be able to do everything because I'm still waiting for two of these to come in the mail for this post and this post, but we can take out the sheetrock, build our header across the wall, cut out the wall here, and kind of get prepared for when we do get the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna start off by cutting out the drywall along here, and then also taking out this part of the half wall here so that we can get started. Okay, so up at the top of the stairs, you can see all of our subfloor that we're gonna be using. And then, so here's where the mezzanine is gonna go out. So we're gonna cut the wall right here and get rid of this. And then we will figure out what we need our floor joist height to be. We'll set up the laser on the lift, and then we'll get a straight line all the way along this back wall so we can cut out that drywall. All right, so the wall's out here, and I can see I got my laser set up across here. It's set up on the very bottom of these floor joists. So we will cut all the way along here, measure up 12 inches, cut all the way along it again, and then we can secure a 2x12 all the way across the studs. So you can see we got this piece of sheetrock taken off this too, because there's gonna be a 2x12 that runs all the way across here to the post. And then we're gonna build this same half wall on top of the mezzanine when we get it done. So first step, because this is 19 feet and my boards are only 16, I'm going to put some blocking in on this stud right here. That way I can have a piece that goes from here to there, and then the 16-footer from there clear across to there. So we're gonna cut one, take out some of this foam, nail it in, and then we'll put our little small piece in. Okay, so we got that up. That all went really good. Now I have a coat of some poly that I'm gonna put on these timbers. That way they're treated and they'll be a little glossier like the ones outside. And without the rest of these post bases, all I'm gonna be able to do is poly these, and then I can put the joist hangers along there. So this is what I've used on the outside of the house and also in the front room. So I have some of this left over so it'll match. So we're gonna put a coat of this on, let it dry, and we might even do a second coat just because it's a lot easier to do before all the timbers are cut. And plus I'm gonna be waiting a few days to get the post bases, so I'm not in too big of a hurry. So we'll get a coat on these, we'll clean up the drywall, and then we'll start doing the joist hangers while this is drying. All right guys, I wanna take a second away from the loft to tell you that this video is brought to you by Brunt, the brand that is transforming workwear. Before Brunt reached out to send me a pair of boots, my wife actually bought me a pair of the Marin boots for Christmas. So I've been wearing these boots for about 2 months now. They're really comfortable, really waterproof, and they sent me a pair of the Bolduc boots. If these boots don't perform to your standards, you can send them back for free within 30 days. It's free shipping to get them and also free returns. Get $10 off your first purchase today with a 30-day risk-free trial by going to bruntworkwear.com/create208. That's bruntworkwear.com/create208 and use code create208, link in description. A huge thanks to Brunt for sending me out this stuff. Now let's get back to the video. I'm gonna start hanging these joist hangers. So these are gonna be 16 on center. So I'm gonna pull from this corner here, and then 16 on center all the way across here. And to nail those in, I have these Tico nails. So this is what we're gonna be using for that. So we'll get these joist hangers and start getting them up. All right, so we got this up and I was able to verify square. So this is where this post base will go. You can see my original mark. We're moved over 2 inches because I made that 2 inches long. So this is sitting here exactly where it needs to be. I'm gonna grab the hammer drill and hammer drill these 4 holes. And then we're gonna use these blue screws to secure that. All right, so now we got this one up. It's perfectly level. It's the right height. I got it secured in the bottom with those lag bolts. So now I was able to pull my measurement from where the timber's gonna be sitting inside the wall right there, and then all the way across to here. And we're gonna 45 the end of it so that we can have this timber sitting on it that goes this way and the timber that goes back this way, both sitting on there. So I got the measurement. We're gonna pull it on this long 16 footer, mark it, and then cut it on a 45. All right, me and my dad are gonna lift this 16 footer up. Okay, so we got one of these 45 supports up, 2 feet from point to point, and then we're cutting it with a skill saw, and then just using a Sawzall for the rest of it. All right, guys, it's the next day. We got the last 2 post bases, so we're gonna hurry and get this one up. Okay, so we got this post up and the one coming across. Now for here, we're just gonna do a short little piece that ties in there. It's gonna come across and then we'll 45 into the wall just for looks. So you guys have seen my friend Seth. He's up here again helping me tonight. So we're gonna throw some Tico nails in here. Okay, so we got all these supports in between the floor joists. If we're 16 on center, every single one of these is 14.5. And a tip, if you chalk a line straight down the middle and then go every other one on each side, you can just follow that line and then you can nail it directly into the back. All right, so we put a few sheets down just so we have something to walk across. We're gonna start up against this floor, and this is tongue and groove. So we're gonna start with the groove against the wall, and then we will do a full row. And then the next row, we're gonna cut it in half and start with a half sheet. That way they're staggered. All right, guys, well, we're done for the night. So we got all of the subfloor down. It went pretty good. My dad was super helpful tonight. So down here, what we got left is the 45s. So we got 5 more of those to do. And then my friend Austin is building me those metal ties, like I talked about earlier, that match the deck. And then coming up here, so you can see, we left this ledge here. So there's 3/4 of a lip. So when we build that wall flush here, the drywall will come all the way down and it'll be flush with the timber. So you can see that same edge all the way down that. And here's what it looks like upstairs. So for the wall, it's gonna be the same height as all this. It's gonna come all the way around here, turn, wrap all the way around here, and then back to the wall. All right, well, we got all 3 walls up and they are really solid. I mean, I can shake them and they hardly move at all. On this end, I ended up using some 6-inch lags. That way when I tightened them in, it pulled this whole wall at the top, which straightened this back wall. So everything's square and good now. You can see we got all these tied in right here on the ends. Now all we gotta do is our top plates. So when we do those, all we wanna do is make sure we overlap the other wall. So this one, we'll pull the measurement from that far wall all the way to the end here, and then it'll be a lot more solid. And then for this 19-foot wall, we'll pull it clear from that end over this end right here, and it'll tie those 2 together. So here we have 21 sheets of 4x8, 1/2 inch, and we are gonna do them vertical. So if we do them vertical, they'll be tall enough to go up over, do the handrail, and then back down on the inside. So we're gonna cut the first one and see how it works. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be a wrap for the first part of this video. So in the next part, we'll do all the mud and tape, the paint, probably put the TV up, the flooring and the baseboard, those kind of things. So thanks for watching the first part. Let me know what you guys think of this loft in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.